name is Brianna, and this is the 17-week pregnancy update for little 2, our little girl who's on the way. And you might notice the background's a little bit different, and that is because we have moved. This is going to be her room. The paint colors are going to change a little bit, but her crib actually came in early, and my mother-in-law and husband, because we're all so excited for her arrival, even though it's still like 4.5 months away, we decided to set up her crib the weekend we moved in. And so I decided, let's start filming in her room, in her nursery, and it just makes me so excited to be in here. But I'm really excited because I will do before and after of how I'm going to do the nursery, as well as the nursery tour once we kind of get more things and get it set up so that you guys can kind of see what her end result room will look like. But in the meantime, there's a bunch of updates on this week of the pregnancy, which is, I'm still saying week 17, even though I think after the ultrasound that we have 2 days from now, we will probably, I think it's gonna get pushed back to my original due date. You'll see in the belly shot, I feel like I am much bigger than 17 weeks, even when I'm comparing like my weights and things like that to my first pregnancy. I am 17 weeks, which puts me right around the 4.5 month mark, and it's really crazy to think how close we are to halfway if I go to the full 40 weeks, which I did. I delivered on my due date with my son, so it's likely to be on my due date, or sometimes my doctor did say you can be a little earlier with your second is what's normal, but who knows? There's always, you know, somebody who goes longer with their second than their first. This week, she's the size of a pomegranate, which oddly enough, as soon as I saw that pop up on my app, I'm like, ooh, I want some pomegranate. So that's one of the cravings. I'll talk more about the cravings I'm having later. Total weight gain, this morning I was 133 pounds, which means so far I've gained 11 pounds. I'm probably a little bit ahead of where I should be, but I also started smaller than when I had my son. So with Thanksgiving, and this is my birthday week, and Christmas is coming up, there's a lot of food and eating, and I'm trying not to sweat it, but I'm also trying to get on the exercise bike. Now that we have it in our like movie room with the projector screen in our basement, I try to ride for at least an hour while we're watching TV to combat all of the eating that I'm doing. Maternity clothes. I'm wearing maternity pants today. I did wear regular jeans just 2 days ago, but they're not as comfortable, so why not be comfortable? Stretch marks, no stretch marks, using Palmer's cocoa butter. How are you sleeping? I'm trying to get at least 7 hours, but to be honest, like the move and everything that's been going on, even this weekend, we moved in and we still had a birthday party I went to for my best friend's daughter, and you know, there's people who stop over and visit, and it's the holiday season, so there is just a lot going on. And then obviously I work full time, even though it is from home, but that doesn't mean I can be working on stuff for the house while I'm working. So it's finding that balance and just recognizing there's gonna be a lot of hard work involved over the next couple of weeks. Best moment this week, moving in. I'm so happy to be in this new house. Like, it's a dream come true. I feel like this more than anything is like hard work pays off, and just makes me feel like, you know, I was the first person in my family to go to college. Like my grandparents didn't go, my parents didn't go, and I feel like that gets dangled in front of you. Like if you want to be successful or live in a nice house, you have to accomplish, you know, going to college and then finding that really good job. And, you know, I've also taken on a lot of side projects, and I feel like this house is just the culmination of like years of hard work and dedication and busting my butt, honestly, to like get us into a house like this. And along with my husband, like our partnership and us both working hard and ensuring we could get our family into a home like this, it's so exciting. I'm just so proud. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just really, really proud of what my husband and I together have been able to accomplish through really, really hard work. Because, you know, we did this, the two of us combined. Missing anything? I did miss champagne when we moved into our house, and my birthday is in a few days, so I'll miss some birthday champagne, but oh well, she's worth it. Movement, yeah, especially at night. It was really cool actually. I did sit down after I was on the bike for a little bit, so after I did some physical activity, and I could feel her, and I feel like she's really heavy, which is also why I feel like I'm further along than 17 weeks, because I don't remember this feeling until like into my 20th weeks with Landon. So I definitely feel like she's going to be bigger than Landon. Who knows? I could be totally wrong, but I just feel like she's much bigger already. And even in the ultrasound that we had a few weeks ago, she looked much longer than Landon. So I'm hoping I'm not gonna have some 10-pound baby girl. Food cravings, said pomegranate. Panera bread. I have been dying for bacon turkey bravo, French onion soup. I just like want Panera bread so bad. And Panera bread cookies. I think it's also just because it's Christmas time and I'm thinking of cookies, and I love their little frosted cookies. So definitely having a Panera craving. Still wanting chicken noodle soup. I think it's also, I'm finally feeling like I'm over the cold that I had. And so chicken noodle soup was just so comforting. Still want orange juice, bought some of that when we moved. And I did want a salad again last night. So I think my vegetable aversion is getting done with. I had a salad for dinner last night. Anything making you queasy or sick? I was moving Coley's dog treats and the smell made me want to vomit. Ugh. But the good news is my nausea I was having in the beginning and that constant feeling of hungover is gone. So really thankful for that. Gender, it's a girl. Labor signs, no. Symptoms, so I have had really, just because she feels so heavy already, sort of pains in my lower abdomen of, again, that like stretching, that round ligament pain, I believe they call it. My eyes are feeling a little bit better, but they're still relatively dry compared to when I'm not pregnant. I also feel like this is just really weird, and it's one of those, again, gross symptoms of pregnancy, but bodily fluids. Like I feel like, besides my eyes, but I feel like I have more spit in my mouth when I talk, and I'm like really hoping it's not apparent, especially from a business perspective. Like you don't want to be talking and leading a team meeting and be like, oh, I have all this saliva in my mouth. It's like gross. But I've definitely noticed an increase in saliva. That's so gross. And then definitely, I just feel like I'm getting bigger and rounder everywhere, from the belly to my boobs to my butt to my thighs. Like I just feel everything's getting curvy. Wedding rings on or off? They're still on. Belly button in or out? It's still in, but the belly is definitely out. I've popped for sure. Both my mom and grandma this weekend when they came over during the move were like, wow, she's getting big. And I was like, yeah, and I'm getting big. Here is the 17-week belly shot. And this is from the outside. I'm wearing kind of maternity leggings, jeggings, whatever you want to call them. So here we go. It's from the front. And yeah, she's totally popped out. And this side, she's just like a little round pomegranate. There you go. Happy or moody most of the time. So happy. Again, this is just one of, I think, the best moments in our life to move into this house. That's better than we could have ever imagined. What are you looking forward to? My birthday, definitely. Having some people over the house just for like some appetizers and desserts to hang out here in our new home and start making some memories here. And looking forward to Christmas and taking Landon to go see Santa. We did put up a tree this first weekend when we moved in, which I know is crazy, but he's just obsessed with Christmas trees. He calls them oohs. When he sees them, he goes, ooh. So he got his ooh for our house, and he was, even this morning, he asked me to turn on the lights, and I turned them on for him, and he started clapping. So I'm so happy we got the tree up. That is it for the 17-week pregnancy update. I'll definitely let you guys know in my next update the results of the ultrasound, and if I have any pictures, I will be sure to share, and maybe we can try to take the camera in. I know sometimes they're weird about you filming during those appointments, but I'll see if we can maybe get a little bit of video of the ultrasound for you guys, because it will be the big anatomy scan, so you're in for like 45 minutes usually. It's a pretty long ultrasound time. But there's a giveaway coming up on the channel, so make sure you stay tuned for that as well. I've planned out a whole slew of holiday and December videos for you guys, so be on the lookout for a little bit more on my channel as we get settled into the house tour, as well as some fun holiday videos. Thank you so much for being so kind and supportive as always in the comments. I truly feel like I have the best subscribers, and I'm so just happy to be a part of this community of amazing people. It's really, really cool. So I hope you all are having a wonderful start to your December and holiday season, and I will see you guys in some of my upcoming videos. Bye.